Hi guys, how you doing? Hey, I wanted to share a little story with you that I found kind of interesting. I talked about this at the last Live at 5 on Sunday, but I wanted to share it with you also. You know that my program is based around teaching horse owners how to massage their horses, relieve tension through body work, but I have really found that my program more focuses on helping people understand when their horse is communicating to them and what they're saying. Okay. Because horses give a lot of different cues based off their personality. And sometimes if we miss those cues, then we have this lack of understanding of our horse. And as far as I know, all the people that I hang out with, they just really want to know who their horse is, like who their horse truly is. And I love that about my friends and clients and people that I'm teaching online. I mean, that's our goal, is to just get to know who our horse is and what they're trying to say to us. So I thought this was interesting. I was working with my little Arabian horse, Chester. He's a little project horse that I've been lucky enough to have. He came to me last year. And I decided, well, I should at some point in time probably put a saddle on him because I've been doing a lot of groundwork and stuff with him. And I put a saddle on him just to see how, make sure he remembers what a saddle is. And then I started moving him around in the arena a little bit. And as I was moving him around, he was doing really good, handling it like a champ. And then about 10 minutes in, he reached around to his right side and he bit at the saddle. And I thought, okay, mental note. He doesn't normally do that. So mental note that he just reached around, bit to his saddle. A couple minutes later, he did it again. A couple minutes later, he did it again. I said, okay, buddy, come on in. Come here. Let me see what's going on. And so I pulled him over to me and I start looking at all my tack. All right. He's never had this saddle on. He's never had this girth on. He's never had this saddle pad on. So I got to find out why he's biting at his side. Well, you guys, let me show you this right here is why he was biting. Can you guys see that? That sticks out. This is very hard. This sticks out. This does not blend in and is not covered by anything. This is equivalent to a spur in the side. Okay. Now, I wasn't riding him. I was just doing groundwork with a saddle, and I did not have the saddle fully cinched up. So this was a loose cinch. And this was causing enough discomfort on him that he came around a bit at the saddle. Okay. Now, I didn't notice this when I put it on him. This isn't actually a girth that I use on my horses. And to be honest with you, this might be fine for a fatter horse. Okay, Chester's a little guy though. And this was extremely uncomfortable for him, and he made it really clear. Okay. So a lot of times, we get kind of goal oriented or task oriented, and we stop paying attention to things that horses are doing to communicate with us. And he was very clearly saying, something on this side of my body doesn't feel good, and I'd like you to check it out. Okay. Now I could have been like, don't do that. That's a bad habit. Move out. But instead I decided, like, come here, let me see what's going on. This does not fit your charming, sweet, personable personality. So come on in and let me see what's going on. And I mean, moral of the story, I won't be using this girth on him, right? Easy fix. I love that. And it's not always an easy fix. But if you guys feel like your horse is trying to say something to you, you're right. I can almost guarantee it. You're right. If you think that they're doing something as a form of communication, you're probably right. Okay. And I know that when we don't have answers, it becomes really frustrating. And then we kind of just go, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I just encourage you to not give up. Maybe ask some more people, videotape it. I find that that's really helpful. And believe in yourself, because you're normally right. Okay. And you know your horse better than anybody else. Okay. So I knew that that was not Chester's personality. He just doesn't do that. And I knew that that was out of the ordinary for him. So, pretty easy fix for this particular case. All right. Yep. That's not fun. So, anyways, I thought I'd share that story with you. I hope it helps in something that you're dealing with. I'd like to hear your stories. All right, send them to me. Talk to you guys later. Bye.